I'm Alex Castanheira. I'm part of the platform partnership team here at Adobe. I'm supporting many of you in bringing add-ons integration into Express. Our add-on marketplace launched under a year ago, just on time for Adobe Max. And as you've seen earlier, we are now a little over 90 live add-ons. And as Carrie said, this milestone wouldn't have been possible without you all. So thank you again for your continued support. I mean, personally, I'm amazed by your creativity and artwork in bringing these solutions to life and help users create amazing designs. But now let's kick this off with our panel discussion. And Kamile, could you please introduce yourself, your company, and what attracted you to develop for Express?
Sure, of course, Alex. Happy to. Hey, everyone. Kamile, CEO of Attention Inside. Happy to be here in this conference today presenting our add-on. So we started at the very beginning. We were one of the first add-ons in Adobe Express. And what Attention Inside does, it basically gives you information of how users see your design. So as a creator, you are able to see design through the eyes of your users. It's very simple. You just look the design up, then click one button, and then you get attention heat map. And attention heat maps basically gives you information how users' attention distributed in the design. You can add on top in the elements. You can also mark elements in the design to see what exact percentage of user attention was allocated to that specific element, make some adjustment, and improve the visibility of your key elements. So it's basically bringing you pre-launch analytics and enabling you to optimize your design prior to the launch of the campaign. So you are able to get feedback from your users before you launch the campaign, and you can launch it in way better.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your intro. Yihao, would you be able to sort of same question, introduce yourself, your company, and what attracted you to develop for Express?
Of course. Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. My name is Yihao, and I'm the founder of GenreX. I'm a musician and also a AI researcher, and I'm really passionate about creatives. A lot of my creative friends are having a trouble all the time. You know, they tell me it's really, really hard for non-musical people to get best fitting music, whether for their film, advertisement, or content. And that's why I founded this company, GenreX, to build the ChatGPT for music. Essentially, we want to give people a way to create wonderful music and sound for their content by simply typing in what kind of things that they want, what kind of musical vision that they have. So we built this plugin for Adobe Express. So basically, it's all you need to do is type in a line of text. Let's say I'm trying to create an advertisement for my coffee shop. All you need to do is type in something like lo-fi music for coffee shop, and our add-on can easily create a music for you. And you can add it to preview it with your video as well. Yeah, hope you all enjoy this music. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a very chill one. I just want a coffee now. Thank you. Ketaki, thank you for joining us. Would you be able to introduce yourself? Same thing, your company, and what attracted you to develop for Express?
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much, Alex and the Adobe team for hosting us, and great to meet you, Kamile and Yihao. I'm Ketaki. I'm the Chief Technology Officer and co-founder at Krikey AI, which allows anyone to produce 3D content. We have two foundation models, a video to animation and text to animation models. So you can upload a video of yourself or enter a text prompt, and we'll generate high quality 3D animated avatars for you in just moments. And we were attracted to Adobe Express because it's a great community of creatives, influencers, and educators who are building awesome designs, many of whom don't know today how to animate in 3D or put together 3D content. And we thought that our tool would help them produce amazing designs. And the way our add-on works is you can select an avatar, choose an AI animation, write what you'd like your code to say, and then generate a video and add it to your design. And it's been a great experience building this. And we've had a lot of different types of customers utilize our product. So as I said before, everything from educators, so both teachers and students who are creating lesson plans, visual resumes, and book reports, to individual designers and small businesses who are looking to advertise their own product.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Krikey AI animation on Adobe Express.
Thank you. That's great. Like, I love those demos. It's always like super helpful to know how the add-ons work. Kamile, back to you. How did your experience building for Express differ from experience building on other platforms?
So as our CTO commented, basically the experience was very easy and seamless in that sense. But one of the key things that stood out, especially for us, is the amount of proactive support that we got, both from Adobe and from Adobe's community of developers. Every single question that we had got answered. Every single request that we got also got bumped up. So we were very happy about that. So I think the community itself is very powerful, and it helps other developers to develop tools faster and solve their technical issues faster.
Got it. Thank you. Yeah, what about you? I know
Yeah,
the
I
good thing is that
100%
you all
agree
have.
with Camille. Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I
Yeah,
was
so I
just going to
100%
say.
with, yeah. This host process, I can't wait to shout out for, the great support that we have received through our, add-on building throughout the course. And, we've received a lot of, assistance anytime when we have questions, and the building for these add-on on Adobe Express is very, very smooth.
Got it. What about you, Ketaki?
Yeah, I think one of the best parts about building for Express is that it's a very customer-focused process. And I'll actually share a specific anecdote. When we were first building our add-on, we were trying to decide how many free generations should we provide to end customers. And you actually gave us some great feedback, Alex, that we should think about what's the cost of these free generations and how many do we really need before people can sign up, and then begin utilizing the tool with an authenticated account. And that type of product feedback and support from the team was really helpful for us. I do think also that the developer community was very helpful. We were able to ask questions of other developers, get to know them better, and then also interact with them throughout the process. And so we felt supported both on the technical side and on the product side by the Adobe team.
Awesome. Kamile, back to you. How was building on an add-on benefited you or your company?
To say it very shortly, it brought us closer to our customers because we strive to integrate into design process, and we'd like to build the optimization case prior to the launch of the ad, because now every optimization engine is being done when the ad is already launched, when the money is already spent. And for small business owners and smaller agencies, it's very important to do pre-launch optimization. And with Adobe Express Attention Insight add-on, they can do just that. They can get instant feedback from their community, optimize for attention, and basically launch better performing ads or creatives, or if it's an educator, better performing presentation for their peers.
Thank you. What about you, Yihao?
So by building this plugin or add-on for Adobe Express, our product can get closer to the existing workflows that content creators or other creative people are already familiar with. And at GenreX, we strongly believe that music should go hand in hand with creative content like video, advertisement. So by enabling people to create audio and sound directly inside Adobe Express that people are familiar with can significantly help with their existing workflow and shorten their time for content delivery. So that's a huge benefit for our use cases.
Got it. Thank you. What about you, Ketaki?
Yeah, I think there have been a couple of different benefits. The first one is what everyone else mentioned as well, which is it just brings us closer to customers who are maybe interested in animation but don't have the skills, and then they try the add-on and then come to our main product. But it's also actually taught us a lot about new use cases for our tool that we didn't think of before. The way our add-on is set up is it's kind of like a preview of our main product, which has a wide array of additional features. And as people use the preview and then come in and try the main tool, they often use it in ways that we didn't even think of when we built it. And we wouldn't be able to reach such a diverse array of consumers if we didn't have the Adobe Express integration, simply because so many people are already using Adobe Express from many different backgrounds. And when they try our tool and email us with ideas, that just helps us build an even better product.
Thank you. And many of you have explored or already launched integration into other Adobe products. Kamile, do you want to speak to that?
Yes, actually, we have several add-ons. So we have Adobe XD add-on, we have Adobe InVision add-on, and Adobe Photoshop add-on on top of Express. So we have experience all over different Adobe products. What set apart Adobe Express is, of course, maybe the ease of flow of the development compared with, for example, Photoshop, which was a bit more challenging in that sense. But for us, again, coming back to the users, the most important part is to be where the users are. So X for XD or InDesign, this is aimed towards professional designers, and design enthusiasts mostly use Express. So for us, it's tapping into the different segments of our use cases and making sure that we bring attention analytics into the workflows that users are mostly following.
Got it. And Yihao, is that something you're exploring as well, like multiple other products of Adobe?
Exactly. So our product started with Adobe Express because our vision aligns when it comes to shortening or making it easier for content creators to create content on a very fast pace, right? And this is for more like an amateur, casual, fast-paced music, content production timelines. But we also are targeting Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the flagship professional video creation, right? It's very natural that a lot of videographers will need to search for music or create music right off the bat. And our tool can be really, really helpful for them to get customized music just by simply typing in text. So right now we are exploring, building add-on for Adobe Premiere Pro.
Got it. And I know that you're also exploring that, Ketaki, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're currently working on a Premiere Pro add-on. And the reason for this is that today, a lot of video editors might be interested in 3D animation, but maybe don't know how to animate in 3D themselves. But our tool would allow them to generate 3D animations with no experience at all. And our goal is to really empower anyone to animate regardless of their background. So no coding experience or programming skills needed to animate. And this can impact many people. So video editors, marketing teams, and really any company that wants to incorporate animation into their workflow. So even beyond Premiere Pro and Adobe Express, we're also thinking of other Adobe products to really empower diverse storytellers inside of those products to animate in more than 20 different languages.
Awesome. And my last question to you all, Kamile, what advice would you give to other devs considering building on Adobe Express?
To say it shortly, if your users are in Express, just do it. It's a no-brainer. Just reach out to Adobe team or Adobe developers community, talk about your idea, talk about the benefits that you and your add-on will provide for your users, address the needs of the customers. Even before our discussion, we had an amazing presentation of how enterprises are using Adobe Express, and there are a bunch of ideas of how to utilize the problems that enterprises are facing and build add-ons on top of that. So you can do that, and I would say always it's better to launch and test and see. And then you will tap into the benefits that community brings you.
Got it. What about you, Yihao?
Yeah, one thing I definitely want to point it out is Adobe Express is so different from many of other Adobe product where the whole experience has been optimized to the maximum almost to help people create music, like create content within just like a few clicks, right? You can create posters, videos just by searching for templates and making some small edited. With that being said, when you're developing this Adobe add-on for whatever purposes you are aiming for, pay attention to the UI UX, general user experiences. Try to keep everything as simple, concise as possible, but also don't give away your, don't give up your usability.
Thank you. What about you, Ketaki?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of a no-brainer. I think anyone who's even thinking about it should definitely build an add-on for Adobe Express. There's only upside to getting your product out there, even in a preview format as an add-on, and starting to get customer feedback. And I think as a small business, the most important thing is learning what customers think of your product idea. And it's always better to put something out than to keep perfecting it and waiting on release, because you'll never know what people think of it. And I think for us, just to share a quick personal anecdote, our goal was to accelerate time to market for producing 3D animations. Really interesting idea, but we didn't know if it would actually work. Like, are people who are not animators or who don't have technical skill actually interested in this? And the Express add-on helped us validate that, yes, that is true. There are a lot of people out there who are really interested in producing high quality 3D animation, but they're not necessarily trained as 3D animators or computer scientists themselves. And that was really great to be able to quickly get that validation in just a few weeks after we launched our add-on. So yeah, I would highly recommend it to anyone who's interested, and happy to answer more questions if there's people watching who want to learn more. Yeah, it's a great process.
Awesome. Thank you all to the three of you for joining us, spending the time with us here today. The links to the add-ons are posted on the chat, so go there and test those. They're all amazing and will help you create some cool content. And again, like, thank you again for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having
Bye.
us.
Thank you.